Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let me get rid of this one. Okay. I don't know why. Wait a minute, 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Hey. This is Queen D Live Experience. Good morning. Okay, there we go. Hey, Star.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome to the Queen D Live Experience.
It is a great morning. It really is.
Grand
It really,
morning. How you doing?
well, I woke up, which was a blessing, but I woke up to an email to do a commercial.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody that's coming in. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's podcast. First, I want to introduce you officially. Okay, I want to introduce you officially. This is Star Bentley
What is
Conrad.
on, what's on the screen?
That's that's a picture of mine. So you have
Oh,
to move kind of to the center. I don't know. Right there you go. I can see your whole beautiful face now.
okay.
Yeah, you good. Hold on, cause Candy's calling me from Faces of Rap Mothers. Let me
Oh,
hold
gee.
on. Candy, I'm on a live show. Oh gosh. Okay, I will. I will. That's good news. Okay. Bye. Bye. She had good news for me, so she had to call me real quick. But I want to officially introduce you, Star Bentley Conrad. She's an actress. She's a beautiful spirit, um, hardworking lady. If you know her, you know that she's also genuine, a genuine soul. Period. You are genuine when I tell you. And I just absolutely love you in real life. Just in real life. If anybody knows you, they know that you're just a down soul and spirit and just very kind and just beautiful. So I don't know why we have feedback.
Um, it's taken years to get to this place, but I can say, even when in a universe parallel to this one, before my life changed completely, I
Hmm.
uh, I've always been a loyal person because that's how my parents displayed every every aspect of their life. You know what I'm saying? So uh you just and there's no shortcuts to life. So when you fully understand that you got to really put the work in, you really if you really want something out of life, you really have to put the work in. But along comes the internal change
Hmm.
to where you've gone through enough stuff so you're just like, okay, this is where God wants me to be, and just pay attention and let the Holy Ghost show you the doors that are open for you. Sure, we're going to have people in and out of our life and different encounters, but that's just to sharpen our skills if you're really serious about walking an obedient, loyal walk. Because even when there's ones that aren't loyal, you have to just have the attitude say, it's got to be working for my good, and let it
Right.
go. Don't put a whole lot of thought into it because
Meaning that you learn even when you meet and encounter different souls and spirits, you even learn lessons along the way with those ones that you encounter. Is that what you're saying?
that is correct. Because I made a
Hmm.
promise to myself. I think it was in 2013 when God used my son to bring me to Texas. Uh, you have to make promises to yourself and know how to keep them. And that's being that's called being loyal to yourself. And
Right.
so I had stopped picking friends and let God pick my friends. And then God was showing me along the way, I have to detach because God is going to bring people in and take people out. So,
Right.
and you can't put much of forethought to it. One, because if we're following his plan, everything that we did and created this false persona till we got in alignment with God, it was wrong. And so, we might love people and, but if their behavior continues to do whatever, then they're not supposed to be in your life. You can love them and you can even, wish them well, but if they're not supposed to be in your life, they're not supposed to be in your life. Everything we go through, um, we have signs in front of us. And then God knows how to make divine connections to where those are lasting relationships and encounters where God already
Those are
knows.
the
So we
ones
just have,
meant to be and meant to be solid in your life and things
right,
like that.
right. So I
Because I
made a
consider
promise. I
you,
just
now that I have come into your presence and God has, helped us to kind of cross paths, I consider you a sister now.
I
I
consider
consider
you
you
straight
a
family. You
sister.
better ask somebody because I'm telling you,
It's like, and
girl,
that,
don't
that doesn't happen with everybody. It's only
right,
specific people that you encounter that you can eat with, chill with, go to the beauty
right,
supply with, all those kind of things. Go to the lake and take some pictures and take a road trip. And like you, my sister, I consider
right.
you my sister. And
Oh my God, we had so much freaking fun. These are moments that are to be cherished.
yeah,
How can anybody be disloyal when you have great people passing through your life? How can you be ugly to
right.
people like that? But hey,
Right, exactly. So I want to get to the nitty gritty of your career. You're an actress. What gave you the um, you know, love for acting, the passion and love for acting?
it started with my parents. But even in school, I was always in plays and stuff like that. And we used to travel. And so my father always had a Cadillac. He was a Cadillac man. And so they bought me these little sunglasses. And I used to sit in the front when we traveled. We would um, just go all over travel. I've been to all the theme parks in the world in the immediate United States. But uh, they used to call me their little movie stars. So apparently that stuck. And I mean, it's stuck all the way through till now, so then life happened, of course, kids, relationships. I took care of my father at 28. He passed away.
Hmm.
And that was a hard one because I didn't understand death. I didn't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't. Anyway, I went like over the edge for like 10 years, but the body
Hmm.
never forgets the trauma. So that was another whole talk show where God has to really come in and remove all the hurt and pain and all that. So uh, then life happened, but I was still dabbling back and forth. And I used to do hair and makeup on movie sets because
Okay.
I'm a precision hairstylist. I'm not a braider, never been a braider.
Now I'm a
So
braider.
I tip my
I'm a
hat.
braider. As you can
Right.
see, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
So I usually
So,
people that want their hair braided, like I'll call my friends, like now I know you, so I'll say, look, somebody may want their hair braided. Here's your number.
right.
I don't mind sharing the wealth, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, 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 definitely.
You you know, and that's what we're supposed to do. But in this industry, you got to understand this is a cutthroat industry. And I mean it's cutthroat to the point where I sit back because I have the total complete understanding that my blessings have my name on it.
Right. They're
So
for you. They're not for anybody else. They're meant completely for you. And
right,
if they're meant to be, they're going to happen. Like a recent referral that came down the pipeline
right,
for a play that's coming up through my friend Keisha Simone. She was looking for a mom character for her play. And I recommended you because I was like, she would be perfect and she's good and she's, passionate about the whole acting thing. And you end up landing that role for that project that's coming up. And I am so excited about seeing you on stage.
this is going to be, I've prayed and prayed and prayed for this opportunity, even auditioned and tried out for a stage because I didn't get it. And so
Right.
I said, okay, and let it go. And then here it came. And then it happened. And then it manifested. Then I signed the contract. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm like, oh God, now I really need a team. I need a coach. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, okay, I know I'm gonna be spending a whole lot of time with my sister Shantae because
Oh yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
have to put it in, and like you said, if something is meant to be, it has your name on it. It's for you. So let me ask you this: the Will Smith movie that you landed, what role and character did you lock in? And tell us a little bit about that.
okay. They started filming before I went to California for Comedy Cello 1. And I was like, oh God, you don't know how hard it is to sit, but you're still working, but you're in another geographic place. And so I had to refuse five roles while I was out in California. But it was okay because I said, okay, it wasn't meant to be. Okay. And then I saw Will Smith. I said, dang, I said, oh God, I really wanted to work with Will Smith, right? So I come back home. It was great. It was a great experience in California because I was home. And then a few months, about almost a month and a half ago, I get an availability request. I did not even put in for it.
Wow. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a blessing. So you basically were asked to be a part of that project. It's the universe and God's timing and blessings, and like you said, having your name written on it. I don't know why I keep going back to that, but I love
it's because you're not supposed to overthink stuff. You're not supposed to question it. You know what I'm saying? And that takes out all the BS, the distractions, and all of that. I'm telling you, literally, in my house, if I have to come get you and bring you to the house, because there's a playground right across from my street where I'm at, so we can watch the kids from the window. But it is so peaceful. Sometimes I don't even have a thought running through my head, and I can hear God crystal clear. You know what I'm saying? And so
I believe also that part of where you are now is you've made up in your mind that at this point in your life, you are going to own peace. You're going to, be in a realm that is peaceful. And see, that's what people don't understand too. They have to claim and visualize and see themselves in the shoes of where they want to be.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because during the day, honey, when I'm here, since, I had this bout with this health issue, and you know personally what's going on with me because we,
Yeah.
we've chatted and stuff like that. Um, what I didn't realize is that it's my choice to own up to the peace that I want in my life. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I can have peaceful days and peaceful hours, and I don't have to deal with nobody's BS. I don't have to deal with nobody's mess or take on nobody's problem or headache or take on anything I don't want to deal with.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Or any of that. Like it's my choice.
That's right. 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 And that's the whole thing, that when you walk with God, you literally start over as a child to be able to grow appropriately and properly as a human being, man or woman. You understand what I'm saying? But no, we want to rebel and think we got it going on and think all this, and in reality you always fall. God, Psalm 37:13, he says, I sit on high and I'm laughing at them. And God used to laugh at me, and I know he laughed at many of us when we were thinking we were all hot stuff and the whole enchilada and all of that. And when I read that, and as I was growing, because I didn't jump off the potter's wheel this time, I was like, oh my God, you used to read. I said, I can just imagine my angels are so happy that I serve God. And some of them are probably still getting wings repaired because I was not that one to be altogether lovely and pleasant, and then I've experienced many times, sometimes God won't even let me get mad. I was like, oh, I need to get mad right now.
Right.
And he'll just gently say, it's not worth your energy.
See, and then you, when you become a child of God, too, you learn to, in that relationship, you just have these talks all day. You talk to him all day throughout the day, and it's kind of like you're just, God, okay, what do I do next? What's my next step? What's my next? It's weird. It's so weird. I don't know. It's so weird. I just went on this unique kind of spiritual journey lately, and learning to be okay, with listening to that voice of God and following instruction on what God tells me to do, and not worrying about anybody else being in my ear and telling me do this, do that. I'm not worried about that.
Right.
It's kind of like I'm more concerned about my soul being in a good place. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That was it. Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. And this was something that was many, 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 many years ago. God brought it up out of the depths of my heart so I could look at it and even cry if I had to, and then apologize from my soul for that part in my life, and so there's traumas that happen to our soul. Anything that we go through, it's a trauma to our soul.
Right.
Some will stick and some won't. So I've been asking God to show me what's in the depths of my heart, not your heart, not your heart, not anybody around me. Show me what's in my heart, because I have to be the best version, even if I've had differences with people. I am going to show my professional best version of myself.
Right.
I do not have to be like how you behave towards me, because it's not worth my energy. That's not who I aspire to be.
I was telling my daughter this morning, she was a little frustrated and a little tired, on the way to school. And I walk them in the mornings, that's
Mhm.
my little exercise. And the one thing I told her was, listen, daughter, listen, I know you're tired and all that, but you got to give your best. You got to try to push through and give your best no matter what. The thing is, we're all not perfect. We're all not always up to 100% standard of, our best self or whatever. There's days where you're 50%, there's days where you're 30%. But the whole issue is you end up being better off when you give the best effort. You know what I'm saying? Of
Yeah.
yourself. I don't know if you can
No,
understand what I'm saying.
that is so true because on set, I'll use like being on set.
Uh-huh.
It was so funny because this was only 3 weeks ago, I did Cherish the Day. And so I had not even put it together because I'd be so excited when I'm filming. I pray and I say, this is my passion. This is my career, God. I said, I'm asking you to work on everybody, work upon them and through them, and you know where they need to put me so my face can be seen
Right.
by who you want me to be playing in these top roles. So they dress me first. I get anywhere I go, I get there early. So they said, well, come on. So I took my COVID test. And they said, well, you must have been studying. I go, why? They said, because you passed your COVID test. I said, you guys are funny. So they had dressed me, did my makeup, like a celebrity that they do.
Right.
So I know God is pushing me for a bigger status. I know this. But it takes that certain je ne sais quoi in your personality
Yeah.
to be able to flow with individuals, even if they're having a bad day. I'll go to some of the cast or some of the crew and I'll be like, hey, get excited. And they'd be like,
That would make me laugh.
right. They'd be like, Star, what is it? I said, no, you're alive. Come on, get excited. And so
Right.
they come right out of their little funk or whatever. But unbeknownst to me, so they did all this and did my hair, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it was all over, because that production crew knew me, so they were like, oh, we're getting ready to have fun today.
Mm-hmm.
So after the whole scene was shot where they had me, I'm in the main feature scene.
Right.
Because the camera is on me, but what's her name? The lady, the main talent comes from behind me. So inevitably, the camera is on me because it's got to show her coming out. And then in the front, the camera was on the two main characters talking at the table, but you
Right.
see me behind them in the main scene.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I got a quick question because we have another guest coming on in a few minutes. But I want to talk to you about how have you been enjoying your time as a face of Rap Mother? How has that been for you so far? I know that's been a whole other.
I've said it once and I can say it 1,000 times. This is kind of phenomenal, and I tip my hat to the creator, Candy Struthers, because let me just say this. You got to love her tenacity.
Mm-hmm.
You got to love her passion most of all. But
Right.
most of all, you got to love her compassion for many things. I'm not going to touch on that, but I admire that compassion,
Right.
with tolerance. Let me put it like that, with tolerance. However, collectively being around these women that have their own stuff going on, staying in their own lane, that's fabulous to me.
Oh yeah.
That's
and
fabulous.
Everybody, all the women have their own personalities.
Yes.
Their, you know what I mean, own different types of careers. Some are rappers,
Right.
some are actors. You're an actress. Here I am, a whole nother type of person. I'm a rap mother too, and I'm a I'm a whole nother type. Like we all have our own lanes, but
individuality. It's our own individuality, and I love the most about it is I'm not going to tell you about what your career passion is. You understand? I can't do that.
Right, exactly.
I can't do that, and vice versa. But here's the thing: staying in your own lane, being around for the majority mature women, and have the same perspective up here. That is just like, oh my God, I love it. I mean, I love it because now we can talk about some stuff. Not talk about people, because see, I find talking about people tedious and small. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's too much of my good energy that God might download an idea and I gotta go over here. I cannot get caught up in talking about people, but talking with mature women about a multitude of stuff that's going to catapult our careers even further with new ideas, fresh ideas. That's what I love.
Right. So we got our next guest that's getting ready to come on. His name is Dewey Ventura. Let me add him to the screen. Hey, Dewey. Hey, how are you? So let me introduce you guys. This is Star Bentley Conrad, and Star, this is Dewey. Let me tell you about Dewey. I gotta tell you about this guy. Now, what I love is that he's completely hip hop. He's a hip hop artist. But I like him because he's Latino.
Oh,
he got that
La Raza.
He keeps it, you know what I mean, authentic and passionate. Yes. And does his thing in the lane that he's in. What's up, Dewey? Welcome to the Queen G Live experience, baby.
Hey, Star. Hey, Queen. Nice to see you guys. And nice
definitely. This show is very raw and authentic and uncut and straight to the point, straight to the hip. We were chatting the other day because I saw a clip on Facebook. Let me show y'all this clip real quick. I got to show y'all because you know what I mean. I got to show y'all. This is what I rolled up on that made me book this man on the show. Okay. Let me give y'all this real quick.
This chain kept the tight rein. I keep a record of life. I remember back then I would wild in. Folks try to give me a life. That's on my life. Telling you better than twice. Been through the struggles and.
I saw that one.
Point, but I was like, wait, hold up.
Yes.
He got flow.
You got flow.
Thank you. It's that raw energy.
So Dewey, tell me about yourself, bro. Tell me about you.
So my parents, they're Dominican, and so I'm first generation. I was born in Puerto Rico, but I was raised here.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't spend any time in Puerto Rico at all, or New York, or Miami. I spent 6 years in Miami, but I love Atlanta. I've been here since '96, so I let you know a little bit about my age. But
right.
I love hip hop. I grew up here, and I just grew up listening to them sounds you know, and it was a lot of 3-6, it was a lot of Andre. It was before the crunk music era, so I even got a little bit of that. So it just influenced my sound. But I love, in general, I love bachata, merengue, which is where I get a lot of rhythm and flow from. The Spanish, because I'm from, you know,
I like you. I like your energy and your style and your flow. And I'm not even like a hip hop head. You know what I mean?
Right. I get a lot about that. Like, I don't even listen to hip hop, but I like that. So
I like you. Yeah. It was something about your style and stuff like that. And then it was a rap that I heard. It was kind of like inspirational. I like that too.
Yes.
The song I heard the other day, it was inspirational, and it was talking about, you know, God and real life and things that we experience and deal with and face. And I was like, oh, see, he didn't experience some stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wow.
So I come from a troubled youth background, so I've gotten a lot of trouble growing up and just the streets in general. And but I thank my mom for her prayers and for her faith and for God's grace. Right. So I did a little time. I went away for a while, but all that it was just God just molding me and creating me and who He wanted me to be, not who I wanted to be, because I wanted to be. Right. You know, we always think we know what's best for ourselves, but we don't. You know, and God, He directs our steps. So, you know, slowing down a little bit and starting a family, all those things made me want to learn more about God and dig deeper into His Word. And that's really what I transformed. Because when I got home, I was still, the energy was all over the place, and it was not good energy. It was all bad, you know, and it was just the same cycle. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I've felt this before. I've done this already. And I was kind of going down the same cycle. And
you felt like you were repeating the same.
Yeah, we get comfortable. Somebody say, hey, give me a ride to the store. You're like, oh, get in. And, you know, before you know it, you're back into the, I don't care. You're just doing things. And before you know it, you know, you're back into the same thing. So it really made me slow down. And even that just changed my music, my message overall, and what I really wanted to do with my talent, with my gifts, because they're from God. They're not my own, you know? That's what made me start this year, especially through everything. Just started, I did a couple freestyles that's on my YouTube page where I just started telling the masses, you know, wake up, time's running out, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to fear monger. So I kind of got real creative, and I did a couple songs. I did a couple cover songs that you can find too. But one of them is called Black Mirror, and I talk about screens and cell phones, and but it's
the devices we put a lot of energy into.
Right. I'm always working, so I'm always creating, and I do it all of it. I usually get people to help, but for the most part, it's my family, my daughter, my kid.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm on your page right now. I'm trying to find this one song. Let me play this real quick. When the videos are too long, I can't download them into my actual thing to show on here. So let me it's this one called Father. What inspired Father?
Father started as a prayer. And I was writing it down. And then everything else came together when I had a friend over. Her name is Rain. She's very talented and gifted. She's a singer. And she raps.
Okay.
And she's great too. Her name's Reign Supreme. And she's all over social media. It's Reign Supreme. But she came by and she started feeling the prayer, because I had already kind of laid it down.
I'll be right down.
Okay, that's fine, Mama.
Take your time. So I figured out, and I kind of had it already laid out. So she came in behind me,
and just
harmonized.
gave her side. Can I
Yeah.
play it real quick? I wanna let me play it real quick. Hopefully
Yes.
y'all can hear this because I'm playing it from my actual phone. Let me see.
All right, brothers. Yeah, brothers. Come on.
Let me see. Hopefully y'all can hear this. It's not on mute, is it? Like, you know, me and technology.
His picture isn't coming through on my side.
Heavenly Father, your son is coming to you in prayer. I've been feeling kind of down. I'm sure that you've been aware. Guess that you know my thoughts. I'm sorry for ever doubting. I wish I could go and face. Stop thinking it ain't gonna happen. I can't sleep. That's what's affecting me. I've been stressing. I don't go through this process. How can I learn a lesson? How can I make it out with barricades all around? I'm stubborn. I keep bumping my head as I'm looking down. Pray that your will be done. Pray that your kingdom come. Thank you for my
He got slow.
Yeah.
give you the glory, the honor, and all the praise. I gotta shout out your name, confident, not ashamed. Wanna walk out of spirit and power, not afraid. So lift me up, give me the strength I need to attain the victory. In Jesus' name, above all the names, I like to sacrifice for mine. I won't be the same.
Yes, that's it.
All right, I'm gonna just give a snippet so that people can actually go and download it and find
I
it.
really like that.
Dewey featuring Reign Supreme called Father. That's the name of the track that I was just spinning. Woo, that's
Yes.
powerful, bro.
It was powerful.
That's powerful. I like it. So let me ask you this, and I want to be real. What are some of the challenges that you face with being hip hop and your culture? Your coming from your aspect. Is it challenges? Is it easier, harder, or you know what I mean?
I feel like I'm blessed because I'm so versatile and I've done, listen to so much music. I consume music. So I don't have an issue writing or anything like that. I'm actually a very good feature artist. So if anybody wants to do any music and they need me to feature, hit me up. DUI World everywhere.
He ready to work, y'all. See what I'm saying?
Yes. You sing, I can slide right in and it'll sound great. Same thing if you rap and need help writing or whatever. That's what I do because I'm a writer. And
that's what's up.
Music is my first passion, and then filmmaking.
Star. What do you say? Filmmaking. This is an actress right here. She's
yes.
That's what she does. She's an actress to her soul, honey.
So I started acting like 4 or 5 years ago.
That would be me.
Hey, I started acting. I love acting now.
This stage play, that's raw acting.
Yes.
And I don't know how long it's going to run, but that's going to be raw acting where I have to take extremely great care of myself on a daily basis to be that character.
Wow.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm saying this to say, if I am playing her mother, I've got to spend time around her. That's the studying part.
Wow.
Right. To get to know her in person and how she is.
I got to know her little quirks or
Yeah.
Right.
I have to
you have to
incorporate that into the character of her. You understand? Wow. That's why this is going to be a game changer. And most people that do Broadways and plays, their whole career takes completely off.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to this because they say if you can't take criticism, then you're not ready for success. I I've been criticized most of my life, but thank God for thick skin and the love for people.
That's it. That's it. I never let a challenge. You know, it's a challenge. I'm happy it's a challenge. So we're on our own now, you and I, Star. Can you hear me now?
Queen.
There she is.
Oh my goodness.
Forgive me. Me and technology is not it. Okay.
Yeah, what's really going on?
I'm getting better, okay, but I'm just saying, I really need somebody to run my show for me. I really do. I'm keeping
get on here.
Can y'all see me and hear me? Can y'all see me?
Yes.
Star, can you hear me? See me? I don't know what happened with Stars. I don't know. Oh, there she is. Yeah, there she is. Okay. I just want to make sure we got everybody on. I'm just not, listen, I'm being real about my challenges with technology, but I'm getting it together. So Dewey, question, quick question. Can you freestyle something for us right now? Can you do something right here, right now, like on spot? Okay.
You want in English or Spanish?
I want to hear some Spanish. I want to hear Spanish.
All right. Did you why you say you king en esto? So sick I need a quarantine en esto. And I'm fairly tearing en esto. So fly, I'ma grow wings en esto. Every day need to clean en esto. Yango con el team by the being en esto and the strap. Man, so mean it echo. Yeah, I can pero sin el maletín en esto. Matango liga como rambo. My flow hot, no candle. Yo flow como dos pastillas. Todo me manteca busca tu eringuilla. Roncan en camilla. Sigan insulina que voy a la milla. De aquí arriba estoy mirando hormiga. Y lo que me dan coquilla, but you ain't too funny. Come through stunting like I won't do nothing. Man, I come through gunning when I act out. With the mask out, blow your back out, make it tap out. Like plow. Hot like a new release. Fresh out like I need a lease. I'm in the fly like a group of geese. So high like I chew the leaves. I'm in the brain like geese. But I'm in them sicker than the tube of grease. I'm in the dude the beast. Game on sicker than the dude disease. I get them two a piece. And the free saying any to me. What do you believe? After the money like a new receipt. Did you buy so short like a and I keep the lamp for the need of my utensil?
What were you saying? What were you saying? Like, look at the intensity in your face, bro. I love it.
Yeah,
what were you rapping about?
It was like, you know, back in the day, it was a lot of rabia. So rabia is like vivencia. It's like street knowledge, you know. So if you live it, you know, you can speak about it. You can speak on it. If you didn't live it, you couldn't speak on it. So, you know, that's basically where I get I get that from.
It just sounds so good. It just when you flow, to me, it just feels right. You know what I mean? It's something about your flow or something that just it's just powerful.
I love the freestyle because it's, you know, like spoken word or just, you know, going off the top or going back and forth. I used to do it a lot with my brothers growing up. So we would go like about anything. You could talk about anything and just kind of keep going. And it was something in that, you know. It was
right.
Yeah, it was something special in that. You know, it was like a connection that we made. Just being able to rap about anything, like, oh, I'm hungry. And then you might just talk about food. You wouldn't stop, you know. It'd be like Burger King, they won't survive, and the number one.
Right, you just go in. Shooting the breeze with your people talking mess.
Right. I mean, that was how we spent our time. Our time was spent in conversation, you know, in word, and it was beautiful times. And a lot of my brothers, they're not with me no more. You know, they're gone.
Oh,
you know, or they still in, you know, inside. So
right.
It's a weird thing. You know, you hear people rap about it. You know, like I got a brother of mine. we do a lot of content, and we make people laugh. I co-produce a show with him, the Cholo MMA show, where we do mixed martial arts, and we dress up as gangsters. And the reason we do it is because a lot of these sports and a lot of the people that are training, they're really just a lot of testosterone, you know, a lot of anger.
Right.
And we bring light to the sport. We bring humor and joy and all those good things, because it needs to be a balance. If you ain't got a balance, it's bad. It's all bad. So,
No, I feel you. Somebody, Tanya Sims, she's asking, can you do a Christian rap? And that we had already asked him that earlier, if because he what the rap that I heard was like inspirational, or not gospel necessarily, but inspirational, I would say. But she's asking if you can Christian rap.
I can. I got a lot of Christian rap. I got a lot of stuff that I've put out there. Some of them are freestyles, and some of them are videos, like little short videos where I turn the camera around. But yeah, I could do Christian rap. I love to rap about Jesus, you know. I love to rap about God.
Star is here now in the comments. She's saying she's here. You have an amazing flow. That's what she says.
Hey,
thank you, Star. I'm sorry about the technology today. Forgive me.
So on the if they go to my page, like there's another song I've done with Rain, and it's called Thankful. And I was reading scripture when I was inside, and this verse I've always read it, and maybe people know it. I don't know if they know it, but it's the Psalms. And so in the song, Rain says, "I'm thankful. I got nothing to complain." And so I say, man, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he turned to me and he heard me cry, and he lifted me out that slimy pit, took me out of that mud of mine. He set my foot on solid rock, gave me a firm place to stand on, put a new song in my mouth. And him to praise him, praise him. Yeah. Everything you did, yeah, I'm grateful. Gotta thank the Lord, man, I'm thankful. Every single day he's amazing. So I gotta only praise him. I'm thankful.
Woo! Thankful.
So,
and you know what?
You can check it out.
You know what? Those thoughts are so real. That's what I like. Your raps are real. Like, I'm thankful, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thankful today. When I think about that thought, that solid thought of being thankful. First of all, I'm not crippled. You know what I'm saying? I'm alive.
Yes.
I don't have no coronavirus.
That's right.
I got a roof over my head. You know what I'm saying? My kids are healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so thankful, bro. So when you think about that thought, oh man, you just gotta stop and acknowledge God and be like, God, I'm just so thankful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Check that song out. You have
it. You know what I mean?
It's a good morning song. I don't know if it's still morning over there. It's afternoon here, but it's just it's thankful. And
it's 11:52. What time is it there in Atlanta?
It's gonna be 1, so 12:52.
Oh, so 12. You're an hour ahead of me. Okay. I didn't know what, I always tell people it's 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. Right. I always tell them time for the show or whatever. So right. I didn't know if y'all.
Day off. I'm like, I'm gonna take Thursday off and I'll work.
Right. That's what's up. I appreciate you dedicating.
I'm glad I got on because I was wondering how to log on. I was like, do I do it on my phone or do I do it on the computer? But I'm glad I got on. Right. Yeah.
No, trust me, your time was definitely worth it. It's worth your every bit of your moment and your time to jump on here and, you know what I mean, give this perspective. I want to encourage you as an artist and just let you know, no matter what the challenges or problems or issues are, stick to your guns because you are very talented. And you know what I'm saying? Hang in there and push through. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually somebody is gonna hear you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is gonna get that message, and somebody is gonna hear your flow, and somebody's gonna be, you know what I mean? They're gonna find out about you. That's why I was like, at first you were like, I got a new track coming out, and I at first I was gonna wait until that came out. I was like, nah, wait a minute, hold up, he got a lot of stuff now. We don't have to wait to book him on the show. No, let's do this right now. Because listen to what I don't want. I don't want, you know what I mean, everybody to get a hold of you and then I don't have access to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious this business is. It could go like that. You know what I mean? To the point where it's like, okay, now he ain't available no more. So you just never know. You just never know, because that right opportunity will drop, that right moment hit, and then before you know it, here you are. Boom. That's it. Literally how our lives are right now. Yes. We gotta put ourselves in position for and line ourselves up for what we want for our future. You know what I mean? And you gotta completely be ready. And you gotta stay ready. You heard that statement, stay ready?
I was born ready.
I was born ready, literally. Listen. You just don't know when that time is going to hit. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to encourage you, bro. I just like your energy, dude. And whatever I could do to keep you relevant as a social media, interviewer and things like that, I'm gonna do that. I got my own magazine, bro. I can put you in there, put you an article in there real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff to do. I feel like we're gonna stay ready and stay connected. And I think you're different and you're unique and talented. And I'm gonna do whatever I can do as a social media icon to keep you relevant. You know what I'm saying?
That means
and it ain't about no money or nothing like that. It's all about just cause it needs to be like that.
It's all
right. Because listen, why didn't I see you before now? You've been on my timeline several times. I've been on your timeline, but why didn't it sync until now? What's going on? Yeah,
it really is. Yeah. When
we make up in our mind as to what we want to do, he lines us up with the right scenarios. You understand? That's gonna cross paths and make it happen because we've made up in our mind. I was just talking to a friend yesterday and I was like, listen, literally you got to make up in your mind. Now, everything ain't necessarily figured out yet. You know what I mean? The who's and the what's and the whys and, the dots are not all connected. But you got to at least make up in your mind as far as what you want to do. And once you do that, God is going to add the rest. And you literally just got to stay in position and stay ready to receive, you know what I mean, what that blessing is. But the bottom line is first, make up in your mind and keep that thought process steady. Don't waver in it.
Don't waver.
You understand?
Okay.
Don't waver in it.
I agree.
Don't waver in it, bro.
Just stay focused.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thank you for your words.
Let me go pay some bills real quick. Let me play a little something. I want you to hear something. Yes. I'm all about exposing different artists. This is this artist out of Las Vegas. Check him out. He's raw and hot.
I need your forgiveness and your mercy too, I must be all kind of crazy for what I've done to you. I hope you understand that my heart is true. Mistakes I made them, but I'm making change for you. Have I learned is your question, and my answer I have. But if you're expecting perfection, then we're not gonna last. This is not an excuse, I'm just telling the truth. Baby, I'm so sorry for hurting you. Oh, I'm ashamed of me. Ooh, wish I never did you wrong. Every night of us, ooh, I dream that I wake up in your arms. Yeah.
Wow. That's power, yeah.
Now, when you can sing my brother's Tyrese song and then impress me with it,
Yes.
it's weird. You know, it's my brother's song, but
Wow.
I'm like, he sound dope though. You know what I mean? What'd you think about that artist?
He's in Los Angeles.
He's in Las
He in-
Vegas.
Oh, Las
He
Vegas. Okay,
Yes,
well,
sir.
he's in the right. He's in the right spot. He's in the
Yeah.
right. That's good.
Yeah,
music.
so we got some, man, you know, we trying to put that talent out there and make it, you know what I'm saying, make people aware of what's out here. This ain't no joke out here. It's still a competitive market. You know what I'm saying? It's playing fields, and we gotta get in there and get it. You know what I'm saying?
That is so cool. So I missed Star because I was still trying to figure out how to get on here.
You might have to go back and watch the show because we're at the end of our show, unfortunately. But she's an actress that's in several projects. Right now, she's actually in a Will Smith movie.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'll go back and check it out. Definitely.
Please connect with her, and that's why I brought y'all on together, because I want y'all to just connect. I want to put good people together, you know what I'm saying, and get that connection going. So is there anything that you want to tell our audience that you got coming up soon, or anything you want to promote at this point?
I have music coming soon, so it'll be posted on my YouTube, and I do have the Cholo MMA content we're putting out daily. Just check it out. It may not be for you, but then the music might be. So check both of them out. So everywhere DUI World, and then hashtag Cholo MMA everywhere.
And they can find you. Let me write this. Dewey Ventura is your name, right?
Mm-hmm. That's my name.
So let me write that. Let me write that in the if I don't block nothing or miss nothing up. Okay, here we go. Post a comment. I found it. Dewey Ventura is his name. So if y'all want to follow him, go to his page and check him out. Dewey Ventura is his name. So I wrote that in. I wrote your name in. I got it right.
Hey.
Hey.
That's it.
We did it. Definitely also, Dewey, follow me. I'm an entertainer to my soul, bro, but I go from a different aspect. I work from the media aspect.
Nice.
I'm a media entertainer. I do red carpet hosting. I'm also a casting director. I did casting for years. What's crazy is I got casting credits and everything, bro, under my resume. A lot of people don't know that.
Wow.
And also an author of several books. But my main one is called Queen G Media Course, The Journey. This is the one that I'm really promoting and pushing. This is the one that I got interviews with Bushwick Bill, Teddy Riley, what's her name, Taraji Henson. You'll see pictures, and some of my exclusive John of Troop. It's a lot of people in here. So this is the main one I'm pushing of some of the interviews I've done in the business. I've interviewed Paul Wall. I've interviewed just a lot of people. You can Google my name and look me up and see some of the stuff I've done. So yeah, but and that aspect, let me tell you something. One thing I learned about this business is that everybody needs media. Everybody needs media, including myself. I even need media to help push my career. You know what I mean? It's not just one-sided. It's kind of like all of us need that lane, because if you don't have this, you know what I'm saying, backing you, it's kind of like, okay, I can be an artist and all that, but you need some people that's go talk about who you are and push you that way and kind of put the buzz out, because it's a different, trust me, it's a different lane. You know what I'm saying? so it's a trip. Yeah. Oh yeah, we all need media. We all need media. Everybody need media. I'm telling you. I didn't realize how important my job was. You know what I mean? Until I realized, dang, okay, we actually making some careers. We're actually, you know what I'm saying, making or breaking people's careers. So it's very important that we give that perspective and we give it right. We really, really bring it and really serve the people. And I'm here for the people. I'm really passionate about the people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So anyway, I want to thank you for coming on here today. You are so dope. Your energy is dope. I'm looking forward to working with you. I don't know in what capacity, but for whatever reason, God saw it fit for us to cross paths at this point.
That's right.
If you can tune in tomorrow, I'm actually interviewing an oncologist, somebody that works in the lane of helping people with cancer. So I don't just interview artists only or entertainers. I'm also, I interview different types of people, and that's going to be very interesting and different. You'll get to find out, how do we beat cancer? How do we stay away from that? How do we, you know what I mean? What are the signs to look for? And I'm gonna be asking him all kind of questions, because it's very interesting. So yeah, bro, you have a good day today, and I
you as well.
I want you. One thing that I want you to remember from this interview, out of anything, make up in your mind on what it is that you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And let God handle the rest. I want you to really home in on that message. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you've been wavering or back and forth or undecided or flip and flop, and I don't know what you've been doing, but God is just really telling me to give that message to you and really make up in your mind. And he's going to definitely open that door and make the rest happen for you. Okay?
Hey. Great.
All right, bro. You have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you, okay?
Thank you. Stay prayed up, and God bless you for everything.
Definitely. That was my two guests today, Star Bentley Conrad and Dewey Ventura. They were amazing. As you can see, the shows are going to keep getting more and more powerful. Tune in tomorrow. We have oncologists. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm getting these names right. Golly. As you get a little older, memory be wavering. We had special guests Oncologist Morris Willis, MD. He's a community-oriented doctor that serves patients in the area of cancer. He's a cancer doctor. So we're going to have him on the show tomorrow. Y'all tune in, keep watching. This your girl, Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate y'all. See you next time. Peace.